Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another video, welcome to another show. Guys are doing well because we're having a wonderful day. Disclaimer, this video is gonna be very weird. And coming from me, this is very weird. I was putting and I look like fucking Colonel Sanders. If you had a video that you wanted to skip, this is the one. However, I'm hoping that you're doing well and that you're having a good day. This is the final KFC meal from the 3-year celebration. So basically, 6 amazing pieces. We just had the onion ring burger, and that was amazing. Fuck. I had this bowl for. Fuck. It's warm. It's a shame. Not having it for 3 days was gonna be good, but you can already see that the quality is a lot less. But it's KFC. And we love KFC. So how are we doing today, guys? We're doing good? Pretty poggy, pretty poggy. Did we do about 30 minutes ago? Very hot. Dude, the worst thing is, I've been on the road there. I'm in a row, and I have to make this video. I have to talk about this. So, I was talking about how I want to have like new habits, right? Look at this piece. This sounds like a piece. Come on, guys, you're fucking me over now. I'm so happy. I'm sorry, guys. I love KFC. So basically, I did a video a couple of minutes ago about, I said 30 minutes ago, but that's not true. The video lasts 30 minutes, so we started 30 minutes ago. But subject is porn today. A fat ass eating KFC talking about porn. Ooh. You should guys know that this is jazz end, but this is applause and death and ASL. Oh yeah. ASL, American Sign Language. You're welcome. I'm going outside, even if it's raining, even if it's not nice. Do a video. I had a new tripod I found, but honestly, dude, I'm so happy. I'm really happy because here's something that I'm glad I can admit to you guys. I have an addiction. Well, I have multiple addiction. Addiction to food. Addiction to the tower. I'm playing right now. Addiction to corn. Got text. Addiction to corn is the one we talk about today. I've been addicted for years now. Close to 20 years. Now, why am I talking about this, right? Because in this video, I wanted to do some, whatchamacallit? I wanted to do some kind of like a resolution, if you will. And I mean, my corn addiction, right? Was it butter? The only look how nice. I said it was not nice, and now it's nice. Right? It's nuts because it only hurts me. But I was thinking about it, and maybe somebody is going through something like that. How I started with corn at work. So I was living at my mom's house, right? And as you guys know, my favorite show was Trailer Park Boys. Now, with Trailer Park Boys, I had a channel called Showcase, and every Friday Showcase had a Showcase had this no limit. It was you porn, but it wasn't porn. It was people acting in porn. There was like interview with porn actor, and of course, they would show porn video. Now, by then I didn't even masturbate. I didn't even. I was just curious because I was going to public school. A lot of people in my class or in my group. That's about it. So I'm watching it. I'm out of curiosity. Porn. Now, the next year, I feel that's a lot older. So I was part of the reform, right? And the reform said you couldn't you couldn't not pass your first grade, your second grade of high school. And then the second year you could fail. So I had people in my class that was 14, 15 years old and I was 12. Now they were talking about porn actively. Talking about masturbation. And I was like, holy shit, wait, people watch porn and do something else? So I tried it, I got a release. The first day I got a release was that I wasn't told, I never had the person B talk. Right? So I kept going. It was a mess. But I was like, okay, this is fun. So I kept going. At the end, I spent a summer at my mom's house. But I used to spend the summer at my mom's house since I'm only seeing her 2 days a week, 2 out of 14 days. Something weird happened. Addiction. For a month, I was watching porn, and then it didn't happen. Because my brother didn't have the channel. I didn't have Showcase at the house. So I actually looked up at a website, and I would do. It was insane. So my father. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Fuck. Holy shit. I should say this. Okay. So, my father, was a gamer. I shouldn't say this, but I've already started, so fuck it. And I was playing a game on the computer. So when I said, oh, I need to do homework on the computer, actually playing games. So he was stand on the corner watching TV when I did my homework. And I couldn't wipe out and start, So what I would do, I had an MP3. I would download the video, right? This is how bad I was. Again, even as a kid, I believe into lying, I believe into manipulating, I believe into bad stuff. And catch you, baby. So I would download thing on my MP3 right before I go to bed. And so I would go to school and show this. And I had pretty lenient parents. You didn't know. Again, I would clear my history. I would clear the garbage of file. They didn't know. So I went to school, and my parents, trusting me, said there's no way he's doing that. I would bring the MP3 with me, and I would say, hey, I would show the picture, and be like, yo, guess what? I'm a gangster. Yeah. And it's super fucked up because chicken. I would brag about it, and my parents were lenient. Other kids at school were like, wow, you're so cool. And again, I was a child with no self-love, with no self-confidence. So I did something that I love, watching corn was popular for it. And holy shit, dude. I kept going. I kept going. Now, this is where the addiction comes. I have access to it. It's free. I can save it for later. So, even if I'm not on a computer every fucking day, I only have to download enough for 2 days, and I'm good. I was deleting back then. The space on that picture wasn't big. I had like 100 pictures, so 100 pictures had to last me 2 days. So again, knowing that I had 100 pictures, I was like, every picture counts. I would really look, and lo and behold, I started very vanilla, and then went on to more, to better thing, to more hardcore thing. We're talking strap on. We're talking. I'm not gonna share because it's too much, but yeah. And I became porn rot. Now, what is porn rot? So in the I talk about this in the I talk about this in the what should we call it? Resolution video. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but you know it's a complicated topic to talk about because again, I'm not ashamed of this. By no means I'm ashamed of this. I understand it's an issue. Fuck. I got porn rut is when you watch politics, right? And I'm gonna do the American version of it. I think people in America, in my eyes, or from what I know, give more of a shit with the election than any other country. Like of course we give a shit about the election. I'm Canadian. Of course we give a shit. My relatives. Oh well. I'm not gonna vote for this guy again. What about it? In America, if you're a liberal, Republican gonna call you liberal. If you're Republican, everyone's gonna call you Republican, and it's an insult. And kind of we have this weird mentality. Well, maybe no. Again, I was more in my father's house when I was growing up. And my father was his views a thing where possibly one of the only ones that I have the wrong views and the good views. He didn't talk about salary. He didn't talk about politics. He didn't talk about religion. Yeah, it was bad. So, growing up, I wasn't talking about it. Because I didn't grow up talking about it. When I'm older, I'm not going to talk about it again, right? Because there's no point. Now, what you're seeing, the bad thing is, I'm not talking about it. It's almost like it was shameful. Now, if you're following a Republican, you're always going to listen to Republican speech because you're Republican. American people are very proud, are very patriotic. Oh, I'm Republican. I'll be Republican my whole entire life, right? Who is gonna be my friend? Republican. You're right. Same thing with religion. If you're Muslim, you go to the mosque. Just so that a lot of people that you're gonna know are from the mosque. If you're Christian and you go to church, a lot of people that are going to see on every Sunday are going to be your friend and you go to church. If you're voting Republican and you go to Republican hearing, your friend are going to be a Republican. And there's this constant speech of, okay, well, Republican here, Republican here, Republican here. And the same with liberal. I just use Republican because right now, the government of Canada is liberal, and the guy we have as prime minister, I don't really like him. Justin Trudeau. I think I'm not gonna get into politics. It's a corn video, but His father was a sellout. His father really hurt Quebec. Now his son come to say he's sorry. Now I'm a guy that says sorry a lot. Way too much. However, I don't have a position of leadership. I don't have any position where follow me if I follow you. And then 5 seconds you're saying, hey, I'm sorry. Chances are that I'm gonna be like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. What is he doing? Does it blow my nose? So, but back to the corn. Because you're going to these meetings of Republican, you're always gonna have in your mind, okay, well, the speech I'm constantly hearing is politics, 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 politics. And I'm so overrated, I'm oversaturated of politics, and all I can think is politics. So I become obsessed and my brain runs because of that. So every single other talk, I've been hearing Republican talk for 10 years. I'm not gonna listen to a liberal. I've been thinking about politics for 10 years. I'm not gonna give a fuck about another. Like, for example, you take it to Super Bowl, right? And nobody's gonna watch the hockey versus the Super Bowl. It's such a big event. The reason it's a big event is because people are gonna be proud to say, hey, Super Bowl is huge. We're doing big, this is American, right? And people don't give a shit about other sport because, hey, if you talk about the World Cup of soccer, in Europe, it's very popular. In Canada and USA, I'm using USA because again, it's our neighbors. It's a similar culture. So you become rotted. So when you become corn rotted, it's because a lot of things that you think about is corn, and you're constantly saying things. So you believe that in the new normal. So for example, somebody that you've been watching corn for 10 years, you started vanilla, but every single time you go up, 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 up. And you're dating this girl, right? And she's been watching corn for a year. So she hasn't watched she hasn't watched as much as you did. And the thing is that she's still satisfied with the vanilla stuff. Now, I'm not here to king shame. I'm not here to king shame. I'm not here to shame you on your kinks and taste. But I think chemistry in the bedroom is like in the same stuff. Right? And if you're lucky enough, you share multiple interests. If you're not lucky enough, you don't. Now, America is, I don't think I'm rotted. But, if I'm being honest, since I haven't been working, I've been upping the dose. When I was working, it was easier. I would come to work, I would go to work, right? I would come home, watch corn, do a shower, stream, film, work, edit, clip, and go to bed. I'm so addicted. I can't sleep. I can't sleep if I watch corn. And the worst thing about corn is addiction that if you're not stimulated by it, you're not gonna be able to. One of my friends are in a serious relationship, and they're still watching it because they're addicted. And you're gonna be able to say, "Oh well, like if I was addicted to drugs, I'm not hurting my system. I'm not hurting." Well, it's harmful to your. It is harmful to me because my production suffers from it. Not because I don't work. Every time I'm doing a video, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a couple video. I'm gonna do constant content. I'm gonna film like 4 or 5 hours a day. Either videos or streaming. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do something else. Now, right now, after everything or between everything, I use corn. So it's affecting me because I take a break. My mind gets off work and onto corn. Now, this addiction has been in my life for so many years. I was 12, 13. I'm 31. Um, I'm wondering. Again, we were talking about, it's crazy because we're talking about needs, want versus needs, and how a need answer your question. I need warmth, I'm gonna wear a coat. I need water, I'm gonna buy a bottle of water. Right? The crazy thing, the really crazy thing is, if I'm thirsty, I'm gonna buy a bottle of water. Now, how do I buy a bottle of water? With money, you're right. So with money, how do I get money? I work. The need for water was answered by time. Doesn't matter how thirsty you are, if you didn't work, you're not gonna get water. Isn't it crazy? So, I got a need, I got an answer. I need to make content. What kind of content can I do today? Think about it. By watching corn, what I don't regret, but it's not how it affected my life, me, my surrounding too. When I use corn, I don't actively need to go out there. I got a girlfriend. I'm 21. I'm single. Now, not a bad thing. No. Not a bad thing. When I look at my relationship and the girlfriend that I had, I didn't have that many. Right? But my next girlfriend, it was suffer from a lack of experience. And the suffering is upon her because I use corn. Now, by having this need answer, because, okay, you have this girlfriend, you have this boyfriend. Even if they're not the one, even if you fall out of love with them, you're still gonna sleep with them. You have friend with benefits, you have situationships, and you're like, okay, I like this person enough to share this intimate moment with them. Start with a kiss. A kiss is nice, it's comfy, but it doesn't answer a need. Nobody has a need to kiss. There's just affectionate needs. They're just to be cuddled, to be hugged. That's a need for comfort, for comfort, for warmth. The sexual needs is a real need. So by not having to fulfill it, I didn't go out, I didn't work. If you look at the video that I used to do, and if you look at the video now is much better. If you look at the way I was speaking English before I started speaking English, and you look now, it's much better. Again, those are things that I worked on. Those are things that I practiced. Those are things that by doing it again and again and again and again and again and again, I got better. Now, am I actually saying that you should go out there, get a girlfriend, just so that the love of your life or your next girlfriend doesn't have to suffer your lack of experience? Absolutely. And I know this is an asshole thing to say, but I mean it. In a perfect situation, right? The girl that you're dating to get better also need a partner to get better. It's not about, so when is a relationship? A team, absolutely. What is also a team? Teamwork, you're right. Teamwork is based on the fact that we're working together towards a goal. Teamwork in sport, we're going forward to victory. Teamwork in the homework, we're going towards the homework. Teamwork at work, we're looking to get a team to make sure that the work is being done in a more efficient fashion and a better fashion and a more professional, because two brains think better than one. A relationship is the same thing. And if you're actually lucky, because and I'm going to be very honest, very honest. Most of your relationships are extremely close to your friendship. The only difference is that you sleep with them and you kiss them and you call them my girlfriend or my boyfriend. But it's the truth. It's a friendship. It's a friendship with more value, not physical value, not emotional value. Well, emotional, yes, but it's a friendship. It's a partnership, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're considering that as I'm only with a person because I don't like being alone, and it's also extremely toxic. I have a friend, which I love, but she's always putting herself in a situation where she has a boyfriend, she's going for a relationship, and she's like, dude, I don't want to be alone. Now, this person doesn't consume corn. And it's funny because since corn is such a taboo subject, I don't know if my situation, because all I know is my situation. I don't know you, I don't know her, I don't know them. situation, I know mine. Is my situation not that bad, or is it actually worse than I think? I have no clue. What I do know is I've been answering this need that is a physical need for so long that I can't quit. I cannot quit. One of the things that I want to do is actually quit corn. Now, the problem with this is that you want to stop smoking. There's programs. If you want to stop smoking, there's nicotine patch. If you want to cut corn, if you want to stop corn, you kind of have to stop. You kind of have to stop cold turkey. That's the hardest thing to do. The strategy here, the strategy is not something I recommend. It's the worst thing. Focusing on work. Focusing on content. I ruined relationship because of that. Right? Such an asshole. That is expectation based on a need. Listen to what I'm saying. I had this expectation based on a need. I think that was maybe not even mutual. I have to get a Kleenex, I'll be right back. Even making this video, I'm being super desperate. You think I want to talk about corn? No. And we're answering a need for honesty, for bettering myself. I feel like people, I go through the same thing. My addiction to corn isn't a personal story. It's something that happened to a lot of people. I feel like I'm gonna get hate for being saying that. I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but that's just my opinion. Everybody here, everybody that's watching this, everybody that is gonna be watching this in 5-10 years, we all order from Amazon. Now, be honest with yourself. Don't tell me. Tell yourself. Ask yourself. Is everything that I bought on Amazon something I needed? You can blame consumerism, the fact that we have to consume. We live in a capitalist society where I worked hard, I deserve something. Oh my god, dude. I worked hard, I deserve something. Not something that I need, I deserve something. I don't care what it is, I deserve something. Why do we do this? Because it's easy. Tell me, the last time you went to Amazon, bought something you didn't need. Now tell me the same story for something you bought in store. Yeah, it's different, right? I'm the same way. I buy shit on Amazon that I don't need. The Funko Pop. I love my Funko Pop. Do I need that much? No. But I'm impulsive. Okay? With the corn, it's the same thing. Let's eat to consume corn 5-6 times a day. No. The word I've had dates. I don't know what it is. I've had dates. I had friends saying, hey, we're at a party. I would stay home, play video games, which is amazing. Watch corn. Now, why is this a problem? For two reasons. Two super simple reasons. The first one, that party was supposed to answer a need of fun, of entertainment. We're going out, they're going to come with us. Why do you, as a kid, as a kid, sorry, when you were 18, 19, 20, when you go to bars, well, the reality is, you go there to have fun, sure. You go there to drink, sure. But you also go there to flirt. Because with a bit of luck, there's a person with the same goal as you tonight. Going to the bar to have fun. There's this girl that wants to go to have fun on the bar. We're both drinking, we're both tipsy. Things are going well. And it's not because now it doesn't matter. now I'm in a place where I'm looking for a more. It's weird because position where I'm looking for more of a serious relationship, but I still have girls that I see not on the side, and I don't have a girlfriend. But there's still people that I see as good for having a more adult relationship than dating. Now, is that fair with a girl? No. I mean, I'm being honest. See? Now, my problem with corn is I know I'm gonna. I tried to stop corn before. I think I went 2 weeks. I think I went 3 weeks. That's it. And that's pretty good, right? No, after except for 3 weeks out of 20 years, no, it's not good. So, it's funny because, like, holy shit, who was watching corn at 13 years old? A lot of people, dude. The reason why they put this, when you go to a corn site, right? You see, they actually press the button. I confirm I'm an adult of 18 years and older. Now, why did they do that? Do you think? Because they care? No. Their business. They're a business. Okay. That's 5, 6. Okay. Sorry. It's bad because. Sorry, I'm focusing on the topic. Focus. People don't care. Legally speaking, if you're a minor, legally speaking, right? If you send picture to an adult, that is child porn. If an adult sends picture to a minor, it's child porn. Do you know that if a minor sends porn, they're responsible because they're producing the content, right? And the craziest thing is, like, they on the corn site, they ask you to verify that you're 18 and plus. So that legally speaking, you signed a written accord that, hey, I lied, I was dishonest. Because of that, I'm in the wrong. And then they say, well, we did ask if it was 18 plus, right? So, also, there's a couple of things that's going to happen. The subject is moving on now. Now, this company, the corn site or corn site, they put ads on their site. The more people that watch it, the more money they get. Now, they want money, they're a business, they have to make a profit, right? And that profit, where did I put that profit, where did they come from? Views. The more reviews you get, the better it is. So they want you to come to the website. Doesn't matter what age you are, they want you to come to the website so you can consume. Right? And you think that because I don't pay money, I'm not a consumer. You're on YouTube right now. You're watching this on YouTube. You're a consumer. You are a consumer. I'm sorry to say, but you are. You're consuming content right now, and it might be free, but there's somebody making money left and right on your view, right? My hair is a mess. I don't care. I do care. What am I saying? But what is sad is you look at a website like OnlyFans, and the problem with OnlyFans is this. I don't judge people for doing OnlyFans. You can do whatever you want. It's your body. But the website itself is very immoral. It doesn't make you. There's no limit to how much you're gonna ask. I think there's a limit, but if you look at the beginning, you didn't need to have your ID card. You didn't need to have permission. Not permission. I'm sorry. You didn't need to have an ID card. You didn't need to be. There was no limit to how much you could be asking. You think it's normal? That a lot of people. That so many people became millionaires thanks to OnlyFans. There's a need for content. There's a need. There's people that got rich only doing that. And what really, really pissed me off is, again, I'm talking about opinion. It's one thing if you can, it's one thing if you regret, right? So I've been watching a lot of content lately. Not corn content, don't worry. there's this girl, right? Nala something. You know what I'm talking about. She got red hair. She's talking about cheating, and this girl, she's basically talking about she found Christ, right? She was in a dark place. She was very like unalive herself. And then you're like, okay, well, she wants to quit. She quit, which is great. She quit. Congrats. She quit. Then she's like, people ask her, and I gotta say, I respect her. I'm not a simp, but I respect her because people said, you're leaving a digital footprint. People are still gonna be able to see your videos. Like, I understand. I made money out of it. It's my fault. And you have actress like Mia Khalifa, you have actress like Lana Rhodes, who regrets what they were doing, and then they want their content out. And the problem is, you were involved into a industry that was not healthy. You would ask to the bathroom. I'm sorry. I mean, it sounds like such a dick saying this, but so Lana Rhodes, she came out and said, "Yo, I regret what I was doing. I'm working with a loyal team. They got every single one of my videos, my pictures out of the internet." Now, it's your talked about this in a previous video not too long ago, and when you're doing, for example, when you're on OnlyFans, when you're on Instagram, when you're on YouTube, you've been on their platform. Mean that you're renting. When you're renting, for example, you're renting an apartment, you're renting a house. If the landowner wants to change the fence, you can change it. It's not is. They can use your likeness. They can use your content to promote their shit. There was this corn star, right? And she did one video. She needed. Okay. So the truth is, it came out like that she wasn't really a corn star. She was needing money, right? And they offered her money. No. Now the problem is the video really did well. Really performed well. So they're using her likeness. They're using parts of this video as what do we call it? As like an ad, right? They're using it for an ad for different websites, right? And because it's a video that people know, they're like, holy shit, this is kind of cool. But then the video, she did one video that was over like 7-8 years ago, and then they're still using their likeness nowadays. I have a problem with, but somebody that did, like, for example, Lana Ross. Talking about her because it's the most recent case. There's a lot of cases like that. She wants all the content to be out there. Okay, so she's extremely attractive, extremely. But the reality is, a lot of the money that she made is thanks to that. A lot of the money that she now is living with. She's not working. She's retired. Thanks to that, right? And it's not a one-time thing. It's a over the years things. And the reason why she did that was for money. Now, if you look at the OnlyFans, right? You can say, well, okay, there's a lot of people on it, and we're saying like, if you were a red pill, it's like, oh, you're using. I hate that speech. Of red pill. You're using weak, vulnerable man to pay your bills. Customer on OnlyFans, there's chicks watching chicks. That's normal, right? It's even if the practice are immoral, you shouldn't be like exonerated because, oh, well, I did something years ago, I should be okay. If you're a consumer, even though, and again, we're talking about the need. The consumer has needs. He has a physical need and he has an emotional needs. Some of these people are using that. You get that everywhere. Like the waitress at the restaurant, right? The waitress who's not gonna even give a shit about how you do it. They're gonna ask you, hey, how are you? The person at the cash register that says, hey, how was your day? They don't really give a shit, but they're answering a need of, well, I want you to come back and I want you to feel comfortable that we spend more. And you can say whatever you want. You can say, I'm sorry, I just have to move this a little bit. If this is good, just move it a bit. I can't, okay. Aha. What do I do? Weird, can't move it, okay, no problem. But it's answering a need, and there's when you see salesman, a good salesman, how is somebody a good salesman? He's relatable. For corn, I'm gonna be completely honest. This is too much information. If you didn't want to watch this video, you would have skipped it already. My life, my consumerism of corn totally changed. Of course, as a kid, I would watch everything I could find because, again, I didn't know where to look. Now, as an adult to know where to look, I was okay, well, this is better. So I started getting better and better at making more choice Having more supply mean that I could have a better demand because there was more supply. And lately, when I've been doing content creation, so of course, as a content creator, I started going on websites like Instagram, like Twitter, and then I started meeting people who content create on Twitch, on YouTube, but also do corn, and it changed my life because those people were people that I knew, and I could see them doing whatever I wanted, and it was a weird relationship because I'm like, dude, we're talking, but I've seen you naked, right? And I think this Ray Goran writes, and he said his song on the internet. I met a girl last night scrolling through my feed. She liked all my picture, but she don't like me. Try to follow back. It's an amazing song. It's internet. He's talking about he met a girl, right? And I don't know what that means. And he's like, she likes. I don't know who she is. She liked all my pictures, right? But she won't follow me back. I met this girl last night, right? I don't know her, but I saw her ass. Seems fucked up, right? And it's the current state of internet. I feel like the need that I had with corn was met. I'm addicted to corn. It doesn't. I'm gonna sound like a total addict who's looking for excuses, but I'm just being factual. Would I be as addicted as I am currently? I'm being honest. Would I be as addicted as I am currently if it wasn't that easy to get? The reason is no. Those people that I know that they're doing corn, would I give a shit if I didn't know them? Probably not. I feel like, okay, so like a top model agency or like a corn agency, they're gonna take the prettiest of people, right? And let's be honest here, you're watching corn, you're not watching a drama, you're not watching an action movie. You care about physical look. You're not gonna care if she's very nice in real life. You just want corn. It's a very animalistic behavior. The animals, when they're making babies, they don't think, hey, that dog is nice, I should make babies with the dog. They're like, dude, I'm in the heat, she's in the heat, let's go. And it's that animalistic behavior or almost instinct that is pushing us to be the way we are. And that core addiction, right, is the worst. Oh, it's red. I have to charge it. I'll be right back again because I'm gonna need it for the. Again, I'm not a victim, right? I'm not I don't say that I don't have my responsibility, my part of responsibility in this. I totally do. I do have a responsibility, but it's understanding also the fact that it's not a look. So for example, right? We're talking about addiction. Yes, it was about corn, but we're talking about addiction. So you have this person, right? We went to a party, and they did this. They tried this drug, right? And they become addicted to the drugs because of that party. Well, the odds of them being at this exact party doing this exact thing are very rare, right? Then if you think about destiny, like, okay, well, it was meant to be. But a lot of people, they don't believe in that type of stuff. So we're gonna say it wasn't a destiny. It wasn't part of the bigger plan, right? The reality that we're facing here, it's really bad, is that you're like, okay, well, this is something that could have happened to anybody. It's tough for me to, because again, it's been for so long. Think about somebody that's alcoholic, right? And we're talking about addiction. So this is how bad it is, okay? I'm not supposed to talk about this. There's no law, there's no reason why I shouldn't talk about this. I just don't want to talk about it. But there was a time where I didn't work, or I wasn't content creating, and I would do everything that I needed, not to pay cash, because not paying cash equal spending more time out. Not spending cash equal more time without having to work. And I've watched. I live in an apartment building. A lot of people in my apartment building are older. A lot of people on my apartment building aren't working. Right? It's a mentality in Canada, sadly, and everybody has their own reason. I'm not judging. There's a lot of people that read books, and I was bringing my garbage downstairs, and I found books, and of course I took them because of the garbage. They were up for anybody to grab. One of them was One of them was for Alcoholic Anonymous. It was Winter I wasn't going to the store to get the Wi-Fi. I was going to my father a lot less because it was winter and I had to walk. So I was like, okay, well, I had nothing to read, and I actually read the book of Alcoholic Anonymous. And it's funny because it does mention, the beginning, the end. I know how I started my addiction to porn, how it started. I know how it is right now. If I look at the middle, is how many times did I, right? How many videos have I watched? How many hours have I spent? I'm gonna be completely honest. I did it this morning. I scrolled through Twitter for 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Now, it's not a big deal, but understanding that I had this 45 minutes spent just watching this. These are 45 minutes that I could have spent doing something else. And this is the first time today. Am I gonna do it another time? Because in a perfect world, I'm starting tomorrow. Do I have the possibility to charge my phone? Because I'm at 50%. It doesn't work really well. Okay. Don't like me. Dun dun dun. I'm gonna stop here because I'm at that 50% and I'm not hungry anymore. So yeah, corn addiction, really weird video. Thank you.